congratulations with your victory in your home contest and for your soon participation in Eurovision Song Contest. Well, can you tell us a little bit about your preparation for the contest in May?
Yeah, definitely. It first starts to kick in right now because now I get to meet the other artists and the fans and the press, and I always like to talk more face to face. So yeah, tomorrow it's London and then Israel and then Amsterdam.
Yes, a little tour before the contest, yeah.
That's the pre-parties. Yeah, we're going to sing the song. Otherwise, than that, it's just been answering emails, answering phone calls, interviews, and stuff like that. And I've been touring Denmark with the show since I won the Danish national final. So it's been something other than Eurovision. So, yeah, but now that's over, and now I can concentrate on the Eurovision Song Contest.
Are you planning to change something in your staging, or everything will be the same?
I can't tell you exactly, but I can tell you that we loved what we did in Aalborg. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, it was very nice. It looked like a very Danish staging,
Yeah, and that's why we also thought it looked cool and it fitted the song. So don't expect a lot of changes if there's going to be any.
As I know, you're a teacher in a performing arts school, yeah?
Yeah.
What do your students say about your participation in this contest?
Well, when it was announced, they were, crazy and didn't.
Is it popular contest in your country?
Not as popular as it once were, but they're still very popular. It's a huge competition, but if you compare it to, for example, Sweden or some of the other European countries, it's nowhere near as big as in those countries.
Yeah, in Ukraine,
so
it's very popular.
What?
Too. In Ukraine, it's very popular too.
In Ukraine?
Yeah, it's very popular.
Yeah. Okay, but it is popular. It's something people see. We got out of 5.5 million people, we got about 1.5 million viewers at the national final. But still, it was back when Brønd Olsen won. It was at its high, and then it's just there's just so many offers today for young people, with streaming and you can do so many things. So that what's it called? The Flow TV experience is not as big anymore as it was once. So I think Melodi Grand Prix, the Danish Melodi Grand Prix, suffered a little bit from that.
Can you tell us the answer on a little tricky question? Like, did you watch this song contest before, like 1 year or 2 years, 10 years ago? And what is your favorite song, if you did?
Yeah. I grew up watching it at home. It was a thing we saw with with the family. That then I move away from home. I get kids on my own, and I often play Saturday nights, Friday nights, and that's the way. I'm doing jobs, singing and stuff like that. So I don't get to see it as much as I would like to, but I've seen it every year in some way because I've known people in there. International, I pretty much if I choose from the new area, it has to be Lorene's Euphoria.
The same, of course.
That's just one of the best songs, man. It's very good. And then if you go from the old period, I did an ABBA show 2 years ago or something like that, and I've always loved ABBA, but then you get to love ABBA a little bit more. So of course Waterloo is also a favorite of mine. And in the Danish, probably I loved a friend in London's and You Tomorrow.
2 years ago?
11 or something like that.
Oh, okay.
New Tomorrow it's called, yeah. And of course Emily, but otherwise from the old periods I love the song Under stjernerne på himlen by Tommy Sebak.
As I know, the authors of the song Higher Ground, they invited you to join to sing this song and to join the contest here. But it was the first time you had a offer like that, or the last years you had the offers like that?
No, I've never had any offers from the Eurovision Song Contest before, or the Danish Song Contest before. I've just done a lot of shows, singing and performing in front of around Denmark, but never got the call from the songwriters wanting me to sing in Eurovision. So that was a new thing for me. Yeah.
The first time and very successful.
Yeah, I loved it. Yeah, but I've also reached an age, 33 years old. So if I had to do it, it would be on my terms. I wouldn't do it if I didn't love the song. So luckily, when they sent the song to me, I loved it from the minute I heard it. So it was very, very easy for me to say yes.
Right. As I know, each artist tried to make some message with the song from Eurovision Song Contest. Do you have such message, and if yes, what is it?
Yeah. The premise of the song is this historical figure from 1,000 years ago who refused to fight for his against his king's enemies. So he wanted to solve conflict with other things than fighting. So that what I'm taking with me and what I want to say with this song is to try to solve conflicts with words. Talk with each other instead of talking at each other, and don't listen to what the other person is saying. So actually try to start a conversation and not just go against each other. I think there's a lot of conflicts and a lot of arguments around the globe today that can be solved if you just talk with each other. I won't name names, but yeah, I think people might can figure out which what kind of situation, what persons, what arguments could be solved if people weren't so stubborn.
It's a very nice message. It's like historical and social ones. It's like Jamala's path 2 years ago. It combines historia, and history and social.
Yeah, so with an up to date message, but it comes in a package from like storytelling from the earlier stage of history. Exactly.
That's great. One question from me personal, as I'm taking the vocal lessons too, and I would like to ask you, as a vocalist, as a singer, the most important thing to know for the vocalist to sing good in live staging.
Oh, what's the most important thing to remember?
The most important thing when you're singing in live, for your voice, for something like that.
It is to stay. It's my belief that it is to remember. Remember your full body. Don't get stuck and freeze. So you only sing from the neck and up, because you're only gonna compensate and not destroy, but you can do damage to your vocal cords then. So remember your body, remember to be grounded, and remember your stomach. So you get the full support. But everybody on the live stage gets nervous. Me too, when I sang in the national final, because it's just something else. It's moving. There's a lot of people. You get filled with emotions, but then it's just important that you remember to stay focused and stay in your body. That's probably the best advice I can give you.
Thank you very much. And the next question will be a little bit poll, like blitz. A few questions. Try to answer very quick.
Okay.
Black or white? Which color?
Oh, black.
Okay. Dream or reality?
Reality.
Rock or pop?
Excuse me?
Rock or pop?
Rock or pop?
Music, pop music.
Yeah, rock.
Okay, meat or apple?
Meat.
The most insane act in your life?
That definitely would be, if it is in my entire life, it's definitely the birth of my first child. That was insane to experience, and you know, you just in an instant you become a different person. Okay. So that was very crazy.
It's the first person who tells me like this.
Is it that?
Yeah, this is the most crazy act. Okay.
Yeah, but you know, in a good way, crazy in a good way. It's just so overwhelming to experience, and nothing like it.
And the best song contest in the world is?
The best song contest
in the world?
You mean like Eurovision or all the other Idol and all that? Yeah, it's definitely Eurovision Song Contest, you know.
Okay, great. You're real Viking from all these questions you said. Real Viking. Okay.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
And my last question for you will be: can you sing a little bit of your song, or maybe another folk song from Denmark?
Yeah, one of my favorite, you know, old songs from Denmark is about living your life to the fullest, and it goes a little bit like something like this. I try to remember the words. Lev for alt hvad du har kært, dø om så det gælder, da livet ej så svært, døden ikke heller. Yeah.
And a piece of your maybe Eurovision song?
Breathe the arrow in the air, make your mark, leave it hanging there. And that's what you get.
Great. Thank you very much.